2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Curry. Chris Middleton is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Greg, you talk about a player who took the league by storm. Luka Doncic was an immediate NBA success.
And not a surprise to see him here at the All-Star Weekend. His style of play is easy to watch, and the fans love it. Has quickly become one of the darlings of the league. And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Curry against Young. The 10-footer. And he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now, here is Young. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Curry passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. Again, the West All-Stars.
So demoralizing and a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop him.
Now here's Durant. On the wing, Doncic. Fades and shoots. Here's Young. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Leonard against LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5 now.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Here's James. East grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Young, a good look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He has 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes down.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Curry. The 9-foot shot. He gets it in there. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Doncic, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
No good from LeBron.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Young against Curry. Young with the steal. Steph Curry with the rebound. To the inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. The pass to James. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And here are the East All-Stars. Pass to Giannis. Young taking his time here. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 8 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight. Jokic has checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And they double up LeBron. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 13 feet away. Young's shot is off. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2.
Get Steph and get Curry.
LeBron is doubled. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Here's Giannis. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Giannis has got his second bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And Nikola Jokic, the 41st pick overall back in 2014. Not many expected him to be an All-Star.
You don't slip that far without most every team in the league kind of missing the boat. His game, though, is so unique. Not many who can dominate with their playmaking from the center position.
First one falls for him.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center, and in many ways, his game reminds me of Vlade Divac's.
New players in now for the East. And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. The guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Siakam. To the middle. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Levine kicks to Drummond. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And Siakam throws it down.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that. Hey, yo, get on.
Pass to Jokic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength by Nikola Jokic.
And stolen by Drummond. Lillard against Harden. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way-in. Now just a 4-point East All-Star lead. Passes it to Towns. Harden outside. Outside, Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. James Harden, one of the most feared scorers in league history. He gets buckets every way you can imagine.
And the beard, known for his fearlessness, attacking, contact, and working himself to the line. I like the restraint he's shown in the All-Star game, relying more on his long-range accuracy to fill up the scoring column.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Levine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Lillard gets it to go.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the two, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Now here's Towns. Dishes it to Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Lillard from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. Lets it go from 11. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Drummond. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fast break. Here they come. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 7-point East All-Star lead. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Beyond the arc. Kick out to Levine. Towns with the steal. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Lillard, the pass to Jokic. The pass to Drummond. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Jokic. Towns with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries the open three to cap the break. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
James Harden getting it done for the East All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jokic. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Harden. Towns trying to get open. Harden's shot is good. He's got 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Jokic kicks to Butler. From deep. The shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Harden against Lillard. It's rebounded by Towns. 5-on-3 break. Harden has a wide open look. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. The West also making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jokic. And John Wall subbed in for Lillard.
Hey, who's watching Wall?
Now Wall. And he misses his first shot. And here's the break. There's Beal with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wall. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. Young is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. Adams outside. Middleton outside. Back to Adams. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
To the paint, here's Wall. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Wall's got his first basket of the night.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Yo, kick it out!
Lays it up off the glass. Here are the East All-Stars. 16-point lead. Pass to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
3-on-3.
Hey, help me out, man!
Here's Beal. A second chance effort. Antetokounmpo dishes to Vucevic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, the 15th pick back in 2013.
Not even a lottery pick. Not many saw this coming. He's grown in size and skill. Now a chance to be the best in the world. He's every bit an all-star.
Here's Davis. Beal with the block. And here we go. Giannis heading to the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Good on the shot.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Young passes to Beal. Back to Young. Over Middleton. Young's shot is off. Davis finds Wall. Back to Davis. On the wing, Levine. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Adams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic. The West All-Stars shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Leonard, he's checked in for the East. Luka Doncic comes in for James Harden. The West also making some changes. LeBron comes in for Chris Middleton, and Curry subbed in for Zach LaVine. And that one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cans it from downtown.
And Kevin, that three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Offensive rebound, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Kevin Durant's checked in for Vucevic.
Durant.
Here is Durant. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
James against Antetokounmpo. Adams trying to free himself up. Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
Young passes to Doncic. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Curry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Leonard, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Adams dishes to LeBron. Clock at 6. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 14.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Durant from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Curry outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. The West making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Adams. Nikola Jokic subbed in for Davis.
Hey, Drummond. Yo, who got LeBron?
LeBron James on the wing. He's got 6, and it's good, 2 points. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Durant with a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And Kevin Durant has hoisted that All-Star MVP trophy.
One of the most effortless scorers you'll ever see. He's had some big games on the biggest stage.
Curry passes to LeBron. Here's Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The West All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Drummond. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Giannis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The East All-Stars shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Passes it to Jokic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The East All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star game.
A multiple MVP of the All-Star game with his explosive dunking ability. I'd put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody's.
And the first one drops.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
The East making a switch. Towns is checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. He misses the free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Siakam is checked in for the East. And the second free throw, good. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic kicks to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's the steal. Pushing it up, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 11.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Jokic. Lillard. James trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard against Doncic. He dishes it to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, defensively, you've got to respect Towns' jumper. I mean, that creates driving lanes for him because you do have to guard him because he'll make you pay if you don't.
And so it's the East All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of this game. There's a lot of talent on the West side, obviously, great shooters, great scorers, but the East is putting a whooping on them. I think they came over here and took the belt off my slacks. Just a lot more physical, powerful athletes. They're showing what traditional Eastern Conference basketball is all about. Can I have my belt back?
Well, these guys come to the All-Star Weekend for the enjoyment of it. You know, but when the games start, it's really about showcasing your talents. And then there's a point in the game where everyone says, you know what, pride kicks in, I got to win, and the competition comes out.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Young, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. LeBron is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here are the West All-Stars. Inside, here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the West All-Stars. Young with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry against Leonard. Back to Young. Over James. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Young passes to Leonard. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Young. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Young.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
He kicks it to KD. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Hey, yo, who got Giannis? Who got Giannis?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum, Greg, getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
And it's Doncic, that time on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Curry. He's got 14. On the wing, James. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Leonard. On the wing, Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Curry's shot is good. Guys, Steph Curry, the first unanimous league MVP and a regular in the All-Star game.
And before him, I think it was the dunkers that captivated the fans' imagination. Curry started a shift towards long-distance shooting as the new top highlight.
James outside. Down low, Davis. Curry trying to break free. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Giannis dishes to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
The free throw drops for Durant.
You just got to be so careful when guarding Durant, because if you put him on the line, he's going to make you pay.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Trae Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Wall. Left side, Levine. Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Misses off the left iron.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 8 points.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
And DeMar DeRozan, a sculpted 6'7" slasher, and like a work of art, he continues to shape and refine his game.
Well, he grew up in Compton, idolizing the legendary Kobe Bryant. If you hope to etch a great legacy, you've got to keep your nose to the grindstone.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Beal's checked in for Luka Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Levine finds Wall. Here's Davis. Doesn't go that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Harden inside the three-point line. The West All-Stars pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Harden misses from short range.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Middleton can't get it to go. Middleton's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Harden the pass to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Middleton outside. Outside Butler. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jokic has got 9.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
Inside. Harden, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Wall kicks to Levine. Fires the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. There's the dish to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Over Wall. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. And it's 6 points for Vucevic. Wall with it. He's got 8. Now the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Vucevic. Jokic, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Wall taking his time here. Jokic inside. Vucevic on him. Jokic, no good. And here are the East All-Stars. Harden outside. Here's DeRozan. No good on the three.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Middleton dishes to Wall. On the wing, Levine. Here's the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Towns has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Butler passes to Wall. Pass to Middleton. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that one goes long. And here's the East. Here's Beal. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine passes to Middleton. Harden against Wall. Harden draws the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the West All-Stars have possession.
Yo, check Wall.
Wall against Harden. Towns with the steal. Now here's Beal. Pass to Vucevic.
Hey, West Ham.
Harden outside. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Butler. And DeRozan sends it back. In the corner, Harden to the paint. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Middleton.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Levine against Beal. Passes it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Here's Wall. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Beal against Levine. Beal the pass to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Harden inside the three-point line. Tries again, and the nice bucket inside from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6 points.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Adams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Wall in at the 2. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
DeRozan against Butler. And it's DeRozan missing. Wall draws the double to the left wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines, and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often.
Take a break.
So I think
shots.
if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Free throw good, Adams. LeBron's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And so Adams nails both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Siakam. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan against LeBron, and he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
Lillard dishes to Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game, not just coaches but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures, the pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game. All of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And here's the East. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Beal from long range buries the long-range jumper.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
It's good.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago, and he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Wall against Beal. DeRozan surveying the D. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from DeRozan. 9 points for Bradley Beal.
Boy, nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
And a wide open look for James. The wide open shot is on the money. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Wall kicks to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And they double up DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. From down low. Kicks it to Drummond. Adams trying to free himself up. Missed it, even after all those chances. The 3-ball. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. DeRozan's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Wall passes to James. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Man, I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Takes the 13-footer. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside, Wall. Clock at 6. Passes to James. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Covered by LeBron. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. The East All-Stars need to get another shot, and they're pushing it up. And it's blocked, but they recover it. Offensive rebound, Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Dishes to DeRozan. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. It's Beal at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Drummond passes to James. Wall with the bounce pass. Here's Drummond, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight. Drummond's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. DeRozan against LeBron. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, you look at Vucevic right there. That's clearly a shot that he's worked on. The proof is in the pudding.
Here's Wall. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Vucevic finds DeRozan. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. It's Beal on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Beal. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by the West. James. Oh!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Right side, DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A free throw dropped for DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Now James. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James. Covered by Wall. Outside for Beal. At the elbow, Vucevic. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here is Beal. They double-team Beal. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Siakam. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Young's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Shot clock at 2. They get the rebound, and it's sent back by Drummond. To the inside, Wall. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Wall against Young. Outside DeRozan. Back to Young. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so here are the West All-Stars.
Yo, check Wall.
Outside, Wall. To the middle. It's Butler that time on the assist from Wall. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
He's a capable and determined scorer in the painted area. Butler doesn't waste too many of these chances.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing, defended by Butler. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does. Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Young dishes to DeRozan. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And there it is for him.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations, Kevin. I mean, he's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Young against Wall. Right side, DeRozan. They get a hand on it. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Scooped up. The kick out to Wall. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg, huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. And we thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.